And same again. And again. So things we're looking for here while Emily's going through her tacks is before you even tack, you have to check 3 things, and that is that your body weight is correct, that your sail trim is correct, and that your boat is pointing in the right direction, which means you're sailing close hold. There's no point trying to go for a tack if you're on a reach. So body weight's looking good, sail trim is looking really good right there now. That's really perfect. That boom is right over the corner, but it's not pulling down, which would close the leech. And then her boat trim to the wind is looking pretty decent. So all right, let's go for another one, Em. So she's sitting up, which is fine. The front of the sail is breaking. There's a little issue, is that she's waiting for the sail to fill on the new side, pulling the boat over more, where what we'd like to see at the start is that her using her body to pull the boat over, not kind of waiting for the wind to. So Emily, the next tack, right, instead of waiting for the sail to fill, which pushes your boat over more, the minute that sail breaks, right, the minute you see that little bubble at the front of your sail, I want you to use your shoulders and really pull the boat over on top of yourself, all right? Because you need to be jumping up the new side without letting the boat kind of go over more. It's kind of what you're doing is you're going for the tack, and then you're letting the wind push you over, and then you're flattening out. What I want to see is you pulling the boat over in the first place, yeah? So go for it again, but this time really pull the boat over. There you go. Nice, yes. You got it first time, really good. So the reason is, so what was going on for your first few tacks is you were kind of pulling the boat over, letting the wind fill on the new side, and then letting the boat lean over, and then you were flattening out, yeah? But what you want on a light day, and you know you're a strong sailor, right, is when you see the sail break, right? And when I say break, it means like when you see that luff coming in the front of your sail, you know there's no more power left in the sail. That's when you want to really pull the boat over. So the second it fills on the new side, you're actually jumping up and fanning the sail, yeah? Cool, so wait until this chop is gone and then we'll go for another tack. I would have my own glasses you can borrow. You're all right, I'll give you these, I've got a hat. Do you want my super goofy hat? All right, go for 2 more tacks and I'll sort you out, all right? We're on a roll here. Much better. So the next thing, all right, the next goal is when you're pulling on the boat there, you tend to slide back on the boat a little bit, and that way you're digging in the back of the boat, okay? So I know it's super awkward, but what you've got to try and do is while pulling the boat over, you got to try and keep your weight as far forward in the boat as possible, yeah? So one more and then we'll call it, we'll go back downwind. Yes, nice, cool. So just to reiterate what was going on there was so Emily's timing was really good. She's pulling the boat over on top of herself. The minute she sees the sail break, which is that bubble on the front of the sail, you know that there's no more power left in the sail. That's when you really pull the boat over on top of yourself. So the minute it fills on the new side, you can flatten it out. And the other thing that happens is, especially it's in all boats, it's in lasers and stuff as well, is that main sheet's in the way, so you tend to slide back on the boat and then you dig the stern of the boat into the water. So what we were doing there is you've got to, and it feels really awkward, is you got to keep that weight forward, especially when you're pulling the boat over on top of yourself. Then you can kind of slide back to get under the main sheet. When you come up the new side, you flatten out by keeping your weight forward as well, so you keep that ass of the boat out of the water, which is much faster.